During the pre-production stage, we start off with finalizing theme and mechanics, followed by scheduling different times for different themes, risk assessments, and conduct any research required to finalize the concept arts and scripts of the game are also done during this time. Other than that, there's also the financial team working with budgeting and pitching the game to potential publishers to ensure the game will have a platform to be published on. These processes can take up to 3 months depending on the scale and the budget allocated to develop the game. During this time, the programming team works in the background to create a very basic game as a reference point for later on in the production stage. After the storyboarding is finished, the production stage begins.
When it comes to the production phase, there are many processes required within this phase. There's voiceovers, which is talking over the footage, which it uses voice actors. Programming, which essentially allows actors within the game to do what they are told to do with the buttons that are pressed in game. It will also include modelling and animating characters that will be put into the game. There will also be bug testing taking place as well, submitting the beta so that they are able to receive feedback and constructive criticism about what they have done so far. The production phase also includes composing PGM, burning into a hard drive, exporting footage, and location and level modeling. Post-production stage. There's many processes that are required to be done before going on to the final stage. One process is redesigning, which is redesigning parts of the game after receiving the feedback from when the beta was just released. There is a lot of testing that is required to be done to make sure that the game is suitable and does what it's meant to do. In the post-production stage, a lot of maintenance will be required to make sure that the game is ready and fine and has no bugs or glitches before release, before they essentially get it ready for the launch time.
After the post-production stage is finished, the exhibition stage occurs. This is where the game gets advertised in any media available, such as YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, posters in stores, any game-related convention, and maybe even within transport locations such as the train stations. And through these extreme amount of advertisements, it leads to the consumption stage. After the game has been publicly announced and advertised everywhere, we wait for the people to start buying the game through either online shopping sites such as Amazon, Games, or eBay, or purchase the disc in supermarkets or game shops. There's also the options of downloading games online and get it immediately. However, this can potentially take hours to download, so most people would just prefer discs or cartridges.